Alright, well today, me, James and Tom, you met in episode 14, we're all down Tanyards. We're fishing Specimen Lake 1. We fished it before, about this time last year. It's where I caught my PB. Well, you can probably tell from mine, it's a lovely lake. We are the only ones here, so we had choices of swims. We all got the swims we wanted. It looks so promising. I mean, we're going to try and get some stalking this evening. It's probably about 6 o'clock now.
Yeah.
It's getting a bit dark. I got one rod out already.
Signs of fish are good. I've seen quite a few fish jump in, and well, I actually spooked a pike already, so that's
I had the fish jump from about an inch in front of my feet when I was standing on the bank, so it looks like such a promising session. We all know what we're doing. We've all fished this lake before. We all know the good spots. Well, bait's perfect. So
just hopefully we can get some in the night or just before we're about to go to sleep.
Yeah.
We'll do individual vlogs and tell you what baits we're using
and rigs, yeah.
And rigs. So keep tuned and hopefully we'll have a fish. Right, so I'm just going to show you through the rig I'm using, I guess. Let's start off with mainline. 15-pound fusion camo from, well, diffusion camo I should say rather, from Nash, into a 2-ounce black lead, which is called Black Silt, I believe, from Carp for All. If you just type them up on Facebook, Carp All on Facebook, they should come up, or carpforall.com. Great leads. They do rough or smooth coated, and a huge range of colours and varieties you can have, so I really suggest you look at them. Then I've got a quick link into Ultra Silk by Nash, probably quite a few inches there, about 6 I'd say. And so, don't know if whether you can see that. That is a size 6 wide cape. And on the end, I've got krill, pure krill from Sticky Baits, with a new thing that's been designed. It's from Evolution Tackle, or Evolution Carp Tackle, I should say rather. They basically fake maggots, but they're better than all the rest that I've come across. So yeah, I'm using Sticky Baits krill boilies, 16mm, sorry. Then to feed the swim, I'm using red krill pellets from Dynamite Baits. And then in my stick mix, I've got red krill pellets, 1mm. And then as the base of my stick mix is the krill powder from Sticky Baits. And then to moisten it all up and to glug, I've got the krill liquid I should say rather. And this absolutely stinks, I tell you. Literally, I was gagging because it smells so disgusting. But it's great for carp. On that, I just got a little PVA bag, well, PVA mesh bag. I'm just chucking it out and feeding little and often. It's probably about reaching 6 or 7 o'clock now, so it's gonna get dark soon. Hopefully we should have a fish just before we reach about 11 o'clock or just go to bed. If we do, that's good, because that's good signs that the fish are feeding. Yeah, we'll keep you updated, and yeah.
Alright, well, it's actually just got past about 8 o'clock. Give you the exact time. It is 8:15, and well, I ran to Tom's bivvy and he was fast asleep. But it's pitch black outside. I mean, the video probably looks a little bit blurry. It's simply because there's so much mist because of how cold it is compared to how, I guess, much warmer it has been. So I mean, it's quite a sight when you shine the light on the lake. It is pretty incredible. Fortunately, I can't really get a shot of that. It is so dark outside. Sunset was at 6:30, so we got here and had basically an hour and a bit to set up, and so, but everything's alright now. Both rods are out. James is back in his bivvy. Tom's asleep, basically. Getting pretty chilly. I've got a nice snug coat on now. I can get my gloves on in a sec. Yeah, I mean, it looks good for a fish. I've had one knock on my rod so far, which saw the rod tip flick round, and loads of fry jump out of the lake right where my rod is. Both my rods are in quite shallow water around the pads, and I'll show you them tomorrow. But it might have been a pike, that fish, to be fair. They got up to 25 pound in this lake. It's carp up to 31 or 32. There's a couple of 30s in here being taken out this year. Apparently most fish in here are very nice fully scaled mirrors. Mine was a £19.13 common last year. Gutted it wasn't quite 20, but hoping in the next 23 hours or so I can bag my first 20, which is basically all our tasks today. It looks good. I mean, conditions just scream fish right now. I'll hopefully get back to you soon when one of us has a fish. Well, this is the miserable weather we're faced with today. It's horrible. It's been like this since about 4 o'clock this morning. The lake is bubbling with the rain. You taking the tea bag out? I'm not making pancakes again.
You're terrible.
Hello YouTube, how's it going?
Brings the end to a rather disappointing session. James left at 1 today, and he didn't catch anything. Me and Tom stayed on till, well, it's about 5:30 now, but we're going at 6. I'm leaving my rods out for as long as I can, just because I really want that fish. And yeah, I don't know. All 3 Specimen Lakes sound like they didn't fish great today. Well, at least Specie 1, Specie 2 definitely haven't fished too brilliantly. It's been absolutely freezing. I've got 4 layers on, I'm still pretty cold. It was a freezing cold night, miserable, it's rained all day. Just really wasn't up to it today. But I do desperately want to get back down here again soon. Hopefully when fish are feeding a bit better, and get a chance of catching that 20, which we're all after, but we all have yet to succeed. Anyway, we'll see you guys again soon. It's maybe one of the last major sessions of the year, just because it's getting seriously cold now. But we'll see what we can do, and see you guys soon. And if we catch anything, we'll stick it on the end. See ya.